Jayam Vishnupada Panamahamsa Parirajacharya Ashtadada Satta Sri Srima His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. ISKCON Founder Charya His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Shri Prabhupada Ki Jai. Jayam Vishnupada Panamahamsa Parirajacharya Ashtadada Satta Sri Srima His Divine Grace Shri Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai. Ananda Koti Vaishnava Minda Ki Jai. Namacharya Shri Haridas Thakur Ki Jai. Prem Sakha Ho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasade Gaura Bhakta Vinda Ki Jai. Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gaur Govindam Shama Kum Radha Kum Giri Govardhan Ki Jai. Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai. Shri Mayapur Dham Ki Jai. Shri Jagnapuri Dham Ki Jai. Ganga Mai Chamuna Mai Ki Jai. Bhakti Devi Tulsi Devi Ki Jai. Samaveda Bhakta Vinda Ki Jai. Transcendental Book Distribution Ki Jai. Transcendental Prasadam Distribution Ki Jai. Hare Rama Sankirtan Ki Jai. ISKCON New Twagadam Ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Haribo. All glories to the Sambodhi Bodhis. Hare Krishna. All glories to the Sambodhi Bodhis. Hare Krishna. All glories to the Sambodhi Bodhis. Hare Krishna. All glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga. Namo Vishnu Shasmati Namo Krishna Goswami Namini Namo Shasmati Bhaktivedanta. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Nanayana Namaskrityam Naranchaiva Narottamam Devin Sarasvatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udidayet Nasta Prayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavatam Sevaya Bhagavati Utamashloke Bhaktir Bhavati Naishtiki. So reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, 2nd Canto, Chapter 2 and text number 27. Na yacha shoko na jara na mityu na tir na chotvega rite kutashchit yach chit tato adaha kripayanidam vidam duranta dukkha prupavanu-dashanat nayacha shoko najana namityu natir nachotve garite kutashchit yachitato dat kripaya nidam vidam duranta dukkha prabhavanudashana nayacha shoko najara namityu natir nachodvega rite kutashchit yachitato da kripaya nidam vidam duranta dukkha prabhavanudashanat nayacha shoko najara namityu natir nakodvega rite kutashchit yachitato ka kripaya nidam vidam duranta dukkha prabhavanudashanat. Chitta toda kripaya nidam vidam duranta dukkha prabhavanudashanat. Nature shoko nature nanichu. Naya chashoko najanamitu Natye nachot vega viteka vishti Yachita toka kripayani damidam Duranta dukkha prabhavanudashana Naya chachoko najanana mitu Natye nakot vega vite kotasti Yachita toda kripayani damvidam Duranta dukkha prabhavanudashana. Mataji's Naya chashoko najanana mitu Natye nakot vega rite kotasti Yachita toda kripayani damvidam Duranta dukkha prabhavanudashana. Anyone else? Naya chashoko najanana mitu Nate nako vega vite kotasti Yachita toda kripayani damidam Duranta dukkha prabhavanudashana. Na, never. Yacha, there are. Shokaha, bereavement. Na, no. Jara, old age. Na, no. Mityuhu, death. Na, no. Atihi, pains. Na, no. Cha, also. Utvegaha, anxieties. Rite, save and accept. Kutaschit, sometimes. Yat, because of. Chit, consciousness. Tataha, therefore. Ataha, compassion. Kripaya, out of heartfelt sympathy. Idam vidam, of those who are ignorant of the process of devotional service. Duranta, unsurpassable. Dukkha, misery. Prabhava, repeated birth and death. Anudashanat, by successive experience. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Translation. In that planet of Satyaloka, there is neither bereavement, nor old age, nor death. There is no pain of any kind, and therefore there are no anxieties, save that sometimes due to consciousness, there is a feeling of compassion for those unaware of the process of devotional service, who are subject to unsurpassable miseries in the material world. Purport. Foolish men of materialistic temperament do not take advantage of successive authorized knowledge. The Vedic knowledge is authorized and is acquired not by experiment, but by authentic statements of the Vedic literatures explained by bona fide authorities. Simply by becoming an academic scholar, one cannot understand the Vedic statements. One has to approach the real authority who have received the Vedic knowledge by disciplic succession, as clearly explained in the Bhagavad Gita 4.2. Lord Krishna affirmed that the system of knowledge, as explained in the Bhagavad Gita, was explained to the sun god, and the knowledge descended by disciplic succession from the sun god to his son Manu, and from Manu to King Ikshvaku, the forefather of Lord Ramachandra. And thus the system of knowledge was explained down the line of great sages, one after another. But in due course of time, the authorized succession was broken, and therefore, just to re-establish the true spirit of the knowledge, the Lord again explained the same knowledge to Arjuna, who was a bona fide candidate for understanding due to his being a pure devotee of the Lord. Bhagavad Gita, as it was understood by Arjuna, is also explained Bhagavad Gita 10:12-13, but there are many foolish men who do not follow in the footsteps of Arjuna in understanding the spirit of Bhagavad Gita. They create instead their own interpretations, which are as foolish as they themselves, and thereby only help to put a stumbling block on the path of real understanding, misdirecting the innocent followers who are less intelligent, or the Sujas. It is said that one should become a Brahmana before one can understand the Vedic statements. And this stricture is as important as the stricture that no one shall become a lawyer who has not qualified himself as a graduate. Such a stricture is not an impediment in the path of progress for anyone and everyone, but it is necessary for an unqualified understanding of a particular science. Vedic knowledge is misinterpreted by those who are not qualified Brahmanas. A qualified Brahmana is one who has undergone strict training under the guidance of a bona fide spiritual master. The Vedic wisdom guides us to understanding our relation with the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna, and to acting accordingly in order to achieve the desired result of returning home back to Godhead. But materialistic men do not understand this. They want to make a plan to become happy in a place where there is no happiness. For false happiness, they try to reach other planets either by Vedic rituals or by spacecraft. But they should know for certain that any amount of materialistic adjustment for becoming happy in a place which is meant for distress cannot benefit the misguided man, because after all, the whole universe with all its paraphernalia will come to an end after a certain period. Then all plans of materialistic happiness will automatically come to an end. The intelligent person, therefore, make a plan to return home back to Godhead. Such an intelligent person surpasses all plans of material existence, like birth, death, disease, and old age. He is actually happy because he has no anxieties of material existence. But as a compassionate sympathizer, he feels he feels unhappiness for the suffering materialistic man. And thus he occasionally comes before the materialistic man to teach them the necessity of going back to Godhead. All the bona fide acharyas preaches this truth of returning home back to Godhead, and warns men not to make a false plan for happiness in a place where happiness is only a myth. Om Jnana Timinandasya Gyananjana Sarakaya Chakshu Umilitan Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manopishtam Stapitan Yena Buddhare Swayanupa Kadamahyam Tadati Swam Padantikam. Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yutam Padakamanam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha. Shri Rupam Sakrachatam Sahagana Nakunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Satvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam. Shri Radha Krishna Padam Sahagana Narita Shri Vishakam Vitamscha. Hey Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinna Bandhu Jagapate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastude Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavan Ishvari Vishabhanu Sudhe Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vanchakau Patarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Bhyevacha Paditanam Pavanebhyo Vaishvanebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri Vasade Gola Bhaktavinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Na yacha shoko na jana na mityu na tena kotvega rite kutaschit. Yachitato da kripaya nidam vidam duranta dukkha prabhavanu dashana. Translation again. In that planet of Satyaloka, there is neither bereavement, nor old age, nor death. There is no pain of any kind, and therefore there are no anxieties, save that sometimes, due to consciousness, there is a feeling of compassion for those unaware of the process of devotional service, who are subjected to unsurpassable miseries in the material world. So in the purport, there are many wonderful points by Srila Prabhupada. The first one caught in my mind is that Srila Prabhupada was saying the Vedic knowledge is authorized and is acquired not by experiment, but by authentic statements of the Vedic literature explained by bona fide authorities. See, if Abai, we have a nice, wonderful child Abai here. If Abai wants to know who is his mother, the first authority is to ask his mother. His mother is his first authority. If Abai thinks, I don't want to, accept the authority of my mother, but I want to find out my father by my own experiment, then he has to go and check every man in the world. It will not only, take him very long time to do that, but the result may not be correct too. Because any mundane humans is bound to have the following 4 defects. First, he is sure to commit mistakes. Second, he is invariably illusioned. 3, he has the tendency to cheat others. And also, he is limited by imperfect senses. So therefore, Srila Prabhupada, he said in the purport that one has to approach a real authority who has, received the Vedic knowledge by disciplic succession. This is the only way, actually. See, in the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the 6th canto of the Srimad Bhagavatam, let me go there 1 second. In the 6th cantos of the Srimad Bhagavatam, in the instructions to the Yamadutas, Yamaraj, he said that Swayambhu Narada Shambhu, Kumara Kapiro Manuhu, Pralado Janako Bhishmo, Bharya Vyasaki Vayam. Dvata Shate Vijanimo, Dhamma Bhagavatam Bhataha, Guhyam Vishudam Dubodham, Yangyatvam Mitam Ashnute. Yamaraj said that Lord Brahma, Bhagavan Narada, Lord Shiva, the 4 Kumaras, Lord Kapila, the son of Devahuti, Swayambhuva Manu, Prahlad Maharaj, Janaka Maharaj, grandfather Bhishma, Bhari Maharaj, Sukadeva Goswami, and Yamaraj himself knows the real religious principle. And then he told the Yamadutas, saying, my dear servant, this transcendental religious principle, which is known as Bhagavata Dham, or surrender unto the Supreme Lord and love for Him, is uncontaminated by the material modes of nature. It is very confidential and difficult for ordinary human being to understand. But if by chance one fortunately understands it, he is immediately liberated, and thus he returns home back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada, he wrote a really nice purport to this verse. Prabhupada said that Yamaraj states herein that this religious principle is understandable if one follows the parampara system of Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, the 4 Kumaras, and the other standard authorities. Prabhupada explained that there are 4 lines of disciplic succession, one from Lord Brahma, one from Lord Shiva, and one from Lakshmi, the goddess of fortune, and one from the Kumaras. The disciplic succession from Lord Brahma is called the Brahma Sampradaya. The succession from Lord Shiva, Shambhu, is called the Ruja Sampradaya. The one from the goddess of fortune, Lakshmiji, is called Sri Sampradaya. And the one from the Kumaras is called the Kumara Sampradaya. One must take shelter of one of these 4 Sampradayas in order to understand the most confidential religious system. In the Padma Purana, it is said, Sampradaya vihinaye manchaste nishphala mataha. If one does not follow the four recognized disciplic succession, his mantra or initiation is useless. In the present day, there are many apa-sampradayas, or sampradayas which are not bona fide, which have no link to authorities like Lord Brahma, Lord Shiva, the Kumaras, or Lakshmi. People are misguided by such sampradayas. The Shastras say that being initiated in such a sampradaya is a useless waste of time, for it will never enable one to understand the real religious principle. So we are very, very lucky because we got an opportunity to practice this spiritual life under the guidance of Srila Prabhupada, who is coming from the right sampradaya. Our sampradaya is coming from Lord Brahma. I was really amazed to see how, Srila Prabhupada, he was so potent in preaching this Krishna consciousness in this world. Because practically everyone who touched by him will become Krishna's devotee. I was distributing books at the pier yesterday. I was calling people to come. Hey guys, did you get the book about yoga meditation? I was calling people like that. And one young man, he walked up to my book table and he said, I'm sorry, I do not have money. He was telling me like that. And then I told him, no, we are not here, to make money. We just want to spread the knowledge. And then I hand him the book, and he hold the book. And as soon as he held Prabhupada's book, immediately I felt something is happening. And then I start explaining to him that this book is about yoga and meditation, free the mind from lots of stress and anxieties. Even great people like Henry David Thoreau, Emerson, Mahatma Gandhi, they love this meditation very much. And then I ask him, people just help out with a donation to cover the printing cost. Can you just help out with a donation? And to my surprise, although he was telling me he has no money, he pulled out his wallet and handed me $5 donation. I was so surprised to see that, That's the power of Srila Prabhupada's books, So it reminds me another, occasion. A couple of years ago, I was walking around with a, backpack, and I approached a couple. I was thinking, because the man has a long beard, I was thinking it's kind of yogi. He might have interest with Prabhupada's books, So I approached them and hand both the wife and the husband 2 sets of books, explaining to them these books about yoga meditation like usual. And then at the end, I asked them, can you guys just help out with the donation? But to my surprise, the man doesn't have any interest. But the wife, immediately, the wife's hand was shaken, holding Prabhupada's books, and he told her husband, my dear husband, please give some donation to the monk, because simply by holding these books, I'm feeling something different. I was so surprised to see that, you see. So that means Srila Prabhupada, he's not an ordinary man, actually. He is coming from the right disciplic succession. So he is the right authority. So if we stick to the instructions of Srila Prabhupada, for sure, our spiritual practice will become successful. Yeah. Another very interesting point is that Srila Prabhupada, he was mentioning two verses from the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, text number 12 and 13. Let me take a look of these two verses. 1 second. In those two verses, Arjuna Uvacha, Param Brahma Pranadam Pavicha Paramam Bhavam Purusham Shasvatam Vidyam Adivyam Adi Devam Ajam Vibhum Ahustvam Rishaya Save Devashi Naradas Tata Asito Devalo Vyas Swayan Chaiva Bhavishmi Me. Arjuna said, you are the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the ultimate abode, the purest, the absolute truth. You are the eternal, transcendental, original person, the unborn, the greatest. All the great sages such as Narada, Asita, Devara, and Vyas confirm this truth about you. And now you yourself are declaring it to me. So Arjuna, he's also confirmed that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. It's not because he was just flattering Krishna or because of Krishna's friend, but actually all the great authorities has confirmed that, Another wonderful point is that Prabhupada, he was saying that the Vedic wisdom guides us to understand our relation with the Supreme Lord Sri Krishna and to acting accordingly in order to achieve the desired result of returning home back to Godhead. But materialistic men do not understand this. So what are those materialistic men? So in the Bhagavad Gita, chapter 7, text 15, it is described those materialistic men. It is said here, Namantu Shkriti no muda prapadyante naradama maya yaparida jnana asura bhavam ashritaha. Those miscreants who are grossly foolish, who are lowest among mankind, whose knowledge is stolen by illusion, and who partake of the atheistic nature of demons, do not surrender unto me. In other words, those demons, they cannot understand that Krishna is the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the source of everything. And in the purport, Srila Prabhupada, he writes that the Gita answers this question very frankly. Those really learned leaders of the society like Brahma, Shiva, Kapila, the Kumaras, Manu, Vyasa, Devala, Asita, Janaka, Prahlad, Bari, and Netoham, Madhvacharya, Ramanujacharya, Sri Chaitanya, and many others who are faithful philosophers, politicians, educators, scientists, etc., surrender to the lotus feet of the Supreme Person, the all-powerful authority. Those who are not actually philosophers, scientists, educators, administrators, etc., but who pose themselves as such for material gains, do not accept the plan or path of the Supreme Lord. And they have no idea of God. They simply manufacture their own worldly plans and consequently complicated the problems of material existence in the vain attempts to solve them. But because material energy, nature, is so powerful, it can resist the unauthorized plan of the atheists and baffle the knowledge of planning commissions. So I'll stop here. Are there any questions and comments? Yes, Big Prabhu. Oh, that was after Big Prabhu.
Bona fide. How do we understand the cyclic successions? Are they not valid channels for getting knowledge at this point, or what's your understanding?
If I'm understanding your question correctly, so you're asking if Srila Prabhupada comes from the right disciplic succession?
That's what you said, that Prabhupada was in the right disciplic succession. So
Yes.
I'm asking, what about the other ones? No good?
All the other, Prabhupada he was mentioning in the in his purport of today's verse that there are four disciplic succession. So actually, anyone who comes from the four disciplic succession is a bona fide, spiritual master. He can teach people devotional service. It's bona fide. So it happens that our spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada, he comes from Brahma Sampradaya. Although he's not from the four Kumaras or Ruja Sampradaya or Sri Sampradaya. Yeah. But anyone who is coming from the other Sampradaya is bona fide. Is that okay? Or anybody have anything else? It looks like Abai has a question. Huh? What is your question, Abai? Okay. So we'll stop here. Thank you so much for coming for the class. Gantraj Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Gaura Bhaktavinda ki jai. What's that, Abai? Wow, good job. Good job, Abai.
What does this say? You want to see?
Wow, good
And what
job.
is over here?
Wow. Lord Chaitanya. Jai, jai, jai. Jai, jai, jai.